Hello. Hello and welcome everyone. This is our third lesson for leadership and management uh, topic. Today we will discuss our learning outcome 3, which is understand the development and effectiveness of team. So good evening, everyone. Please let me know if you can't see my screen or you can't hear my voice, if anyone is there. So please do let me know. In this lecture, we will discuss the development and effectiveness of team within organizations. Teams play an important role in achieving organizational goals and fostering innovation and collaboration. So let's discuss the key concepts related to team development and effectiveness. So definition of group. According to Edgar H. Sechin, definition of group emphasizes several key aspects that contribute to understanding of what consists a group. Any number of people who interact with one another or psychologically aware of one another perceive themselves to be a group. So a collective of a collection of individuals and the member accept a common task, become interdependent in their performance and interact with one another to promote its accomplishment. So there are many things which are involved in group interactions, psychological awareness, perception of group identity, common task, independent in interdependence, interaction for task accomplishment. So group members interact with each other to promote the accomplishment of the common task. So these interactions can involve coordinating efforts, sharing information, and supporting each other in achieving the group goals. So team, what is team? If any comments, if anyone is there? Team stand for, what does team stand for? Together, everyone achieve more. So team basically a small number of people with complementary skills who are committed to a common purpose, common performance goals, and an approach for which they hold themselves mutually accountable. So additionally, the definition provided G. Moorhead and R.W. Geffen further, elaborate on the concept of a team. So this is a small number of people with complementary skills, who are committed to a common purpose, common performance goals, and approach for which they hold themselves mutually accountable. Basically, this definition highlight the key characteristics of a team, including complementary skills, common purpose, common performance goals, and mutual accountability. So here difference between team and group. Team is a size limited, medium or large selection, crucial, immaterial, leadership, shared or rotating or single leader, sole, mutual knowledge and understanding, focus on leader, role spread, coordination, convergence, conformism, dynamic interactions, or toughness, persecution of opponents. So next is Tuckman formatting a storming norming performance model. So Tuckman models outline the stages of team development, including forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. So, or morning. So these stages describe the progression of team behavior and the evolving leadership style as a team works together on a project. Okay. So the importance of teamwork increase organizational competitiveness by improving productivity, improving quality, and encouraging innovation, taking advantage of opportunities provided by technological advances, improving employee motivation and commitment. So teamwork is important in organization for various reasons, including improving productivity, enhancing quality, fostering innovation, capitalizing on technological advances, and boosting employee motivation and commitment. So effective team work can lead to more competitive and successful organizations. Any questions or any comments, if anyone is there? Right. So next is analyze the development of teams. So again, he's talking about Dr. Bruce Tuckman published his forming, storming, norming, performing model in 1965. And later expanded with the addition of the adjoining stage in 1970s, offers valuable insight into the development and behavior of team. This model provides a structured framework for understanding how teams evolves and mature over time. In Tuckman model, team developments progresses through 5 distinct stages: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjoining. So each stage represent a different phase in the team journey and characterized by specific behavior and dynamics. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay, here the progress is forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjoining. So team development typically goes through various stages, each with the characteristics and challenging. Understanding these stages is essential for effective team management. So here, let's start with the stage 1, which is forming. I will try to explain in my own words as well. In the forming stage, team members come together often with a sense of excitement and anticipation. So during this phase, individuals may polite and cautious as they get to know each other. The leader typically plays a directive role, providing guidance and clarifying objectives. This is the initial stage where team members come together. They may be polite and cautious, getting to know each other and the team's goal. So the leader role is important in providing guidance and directions. So this is a forming stage. Next one, storming. Storming as the team starts working together and tackling tasks. Differences in personalities or opinions and work styles may lead to conflicts and challenges. This stage is known as storming, where team members may assert themselves and engage in disagreements. The leader role shift to coaching and facilitating conflict resolution. In this stage, conflict and disagreements may arise as team members express their ideas and preferences. So the leader must facilitate discussion and help the team navigate these conflicts constructively. Any questions regarding storming? Okay, guys. So next one is norming. in the norming stage, the team begins to resolve conflicts and establish norms, values, and collaborations. Members develop a sense of cohesion and unity, and role and responsibilities become clearer. The leader's role transitions to a more participative and supportive style. Team members start to establish norms and guidelines for working together, so they become more cohesive and collaborative, with role and responsibilities become clearer. Right. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay, guys. Next one is performing. When the team reach the performing stage, they are functioning at their highest level of productivity and efficiency. Team members work together seamlessly, leveraging their strengths to achieve common goals. So the leader can adopt a delegating style, providing autonomy to the teams. At this stage, the team is highly functional with strong cooperations and productivity. The leader's role shifts to more of a facilitator as the team is self-directed. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay. Next is adjoining, Tuckman's fifth stage. So adjoining in some model, the stage is known as mourning, okay, or transforming. It involves disbanding the teams after the completion of projects or goal, acknowledging the team's achievements, and providing closure is important. So the adjoining stage added later to the model represents the conclusion of the team project or task. Team members may experience a sense of closure, and the leader may help with the transition to new projects or team. This stage is also known as mourning, as team members may feel a sense of loss when parting ways. Any questions so far? Anyone is there? Okay, analyze role and model of team leadership. So here we'll talk about, here is a Balbin's team roles. Balbin's identify 9 different type of contributions or team roles. So Balbin's team roles model, which identifies 9 different types of team roles and their contribution to overall team dynamics. Number 1 is plant. Plants are creative thinkers who come up with innovative ideas and solutions. They tend to be imaginative and free-spirited, but may be seen as unconventional and less practical. Then the resource investigators. Resource investigators are excellent networkers who explore opportunities outside the team and bring valuable information and resources back to the group. They are good at making connections, but may be overly optimistic at times. So lose interest once an enthusiasm has passed. Next, the coordinators, team role contribution, mature, confident, good chairpersons, clarifies goals, promotes decision-making, delegates well. Then allowable weaknesses can be seen in manipulative, delegates, personal works. So basically coordinates coordinators are effective team leaders who can organize and delegate tasks efficiently. They are skilled in maintaining team focus and ensuring that team members work together, and they may be seen as controlling in some situations. Any questions so far or any comments? Okay, guys. So next one is the shaper. The shaper. So team role contribution, challenging, dynamic, thrives on pressure, has the drive and encourage to overcomes obstacles, allowable weaknesses, can provoke others, hurts others' feelings. So generally, shapers make good managers because they generate actions and thrive under pressure. Excellent and sparkling life into a team and very useful in group where political complications or options to slow things down. They make necessary change and don't mind to take unpopular decisions. They try to impose same shape on group discussions or activities. Most effective members of a team is guaranteeing positive actions. So, in simply, shapers are dynamic and assertive individuals who push the team to achieve its goals and stay on track. They are action oriented and thrive in high pressure situations, but they may come across as confrontational. Any questions or any comments if anyone is there? Or please let me know if you can't see my screen or if there is any issue. Right, next one, the monitor evaluator. Anybody can explain about evaluator monitor? Okay, the monitor evaluators, team role contributor, sober, strategic, and discerning, see all options, judge accurately, judges allowable weaknesses, lack drive, and ability to inspire others, overly critical. They are best suited to analyzing problem and evaluating ideas and suggestions. Very good at weighting up pros and cons of points, might appear burning and over critical, and many are surprised if they become manager. Nevertheless, they occupy strategies, positions, and thrive in high-level appointments. So basically, monitor evaluators provide critical and analytical perspective to the team. They assess ideas and options objectively and help the team makes well-informed decisions. However, they can be seen as overly cautious and slow to make decisions. Any questions so far or any comments if anyone is there? Okay. So next one is team worker, guys. Anyone, if wanna explain, if anyone is there? So team role contribute cooperative, mild perspective, and diplomatic listens, builds, avoids frictions, calms, and waters. Allowable weaknesses, indecisive in crunch situations, can be easily influenced. So prevent interpersonal problems arising within a team, allows all team members to contribute effectively, doesn't like frictions and will do anything to avoid them. They might become managers, especially if shapers are in charge, because their diplomatic skills will balance shaper skills. They are seen as a threat to no one and are the most accepted people to work with. So why they are around, morale is better. So basically, team workers are cooperative and supportive team members who maintain group cohesion. They are good at resolving conflicts and creating a harmonious team environment, but they may avoid taking a stand on contentious issues. Any question so far, if anyone is there? Okay, guys, next one is implementer. The role contributions are disciplined, reliable, conservative, and efficient, turns idea into practical actions. Allowable weaknesses, somewhat inflexible, slow to respond to new possibilities. They are reliable with strong capacity of for applications, efficient, successful sense of what is feasible and relevant. They will do what need to be done, and good organizational skills and competency. So the implementers are practical and organized individual who turn idea into actions. They are efficient and detail oriented, ensuring that plans are executed effectively, but they may resist change and innovation. Any questions or any comments if anyone is there? Okay, guys. So the completer. Any comments about the completer? Team role contributions, painstaking, innoxious, searches and out errors and omissions, delivers on time, allowable weaknesses, inclined to worry too much, reluctant to delegate, can be a nitpicker. Our task demands high accuracy and concentrations. They are fundamentals, good at meeting deadlines, very precise and strong attention to details. So completer or finishers are perfectionists who pay close attention to details and ensures that tasks are completed to a high standards. They are reliable and uh, thorough, but may struggle when meeting deadlines due to their pursuit of perfections. So, any questions so far, if anyone is there? So, last one is the specialists. Team role contribution, single-minded, dedicated, provides knowledge and skills in rare supply. Then allowable weaknesses, contributes on only narrow front, dwells on technicalities, overlook the big picture, indisciplinable because they provide very rare skills. They know more about their subject than anyone else in the group, able to make decision based on in-depth experience. Anyone is there for any comments about specialist? So basically, specialists are experts in their specific field and provide in-depth knowledge and skills to the team. They are valuable resources for solving complex problems, but may have limited contribution contributions outside their of expertise, their expertise outside their area of expertise. So it is important to note that while individuals may have a primary team role, they can also take on a secondary role depending on the team needs and the context of the task. Belbin's model emphasizes the importance of having a balanced team that includes a variety of roles to ensure effective problem solving and decision making. By understanding these teams' roles and their associated strengths and weaknesses, leaders can better assign tasks, build better team, and leverage the diverse talents of team members to achieve success. Any questions or any comments if anyone is there? So if you want to ask about anything, if you want to ask anything about last, that 9 team types. Okay. So here, role relationships and conflicts. So role expectations, formal, informal, formal, and self-established. Expected patterns of behaviors, then role conflict, a role compatibility, then role ambiguity, and then overload, then underload. So here role perceptions, motivations, and capability, and role sanctions, role stress. So actual pattern of behaviors. Any questions so far or any comments if anyone is there? Please, guys, let me know if you can't see my screen or can't hear me if anyone is there. So next one is evaluate the role and usefulness of teams within the organizations. So types of team, problem solving teams, problem solving teams and self-managed work team. Problem solving team, a group of 5 to 12 employees from the same departments who meet for a few hours each week to discuss ways of improving quality, efficiency, and the work environment. Then self-managed work teams, a group of 10 to 15 people who take on the responsibilities of their former supervisors. So basically problem-solving teams, these teams typically consist of 5 to 12 employees from the same department who come together regularly to discuss ways to improve quality, efficiency, and the work environment. Problem-solving team are focused on identifying and addressing specific issues or challenges within their department. Then is talking about self-managed work teams, groups of 10 to 15 people who take on the responsibilities of their former supervisors. So self-managed work teams, these teams comprise 10 to 15 individuals, and who take on the responsibilities of their former supervisors. They have a high degree of autonomy and are responsible for managing their own work process, making decisions, and solve problems related to their tasks. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Any comments about problem-solving teams or self-managed team work teams? Okay, so types of team continued. So cross-functional teams. Any comments or any questions about cross-function teams? So employees from about the same hierarchical levels, but from different work areas who come together to accomplish a task. So cross-functional teams are composed employees from different hierarchical levels, but from various work areas within the organization. They come together to collaborate on a specific tasks or project that requires input and expertise from multiple departments. So these teams promote diversity of thought and perspectives. Uh, So there are task forces, committees, cross-functional. Task forces are temporary team formed to address a specific issues or problem within the organization. Once the task is completed, the team disbands. Task focuses are often used for short-term projects or crisis management. Then committees here. Committees or group of individuals within organizations who are responsible for making decisions or recommendations on specific matters. Committees are often used for governance, policy, development, and decision making. Any questions so far, or any comments if anyone is there? Okay. Right, guys. Now, next one is types of team. First one is virtual team. Virtual teams that use computer technology to, as you can see, technology and virtual, to tie together physically dispersed members in order to achieve a common goal. So virtual teams are unique in that they use computer technology or any other, that uh, advanced technology to connect members who are physically dispersed. These teams collaborate online to achieve a common goal. Virtual teams are becoming increasingly common in today's, globalized and digital work environment. So people, you can see that works from even different cities and even from different countries, and they can uh, comes together at their virtual, meeting points. Right. Importance of team development. Managers should make the most effective use of staff. It's therefore important to have an understanding of working in groups or teams, to recognize the nature of human relationship, uh, to human relationships, to recognize functions, role, and factors that influence teams and performance and effectiveness, to analyze behavior of individuals in group situations, to be aware of interactions and operation of work groups and teams. To remain competitive, organizations need to make optimum use of equipment and people if they are to thrive or even survive. Uh, in general sense, people talk of teamwork. They want to emphasizes the virtues of cooperation and the need to make use of various strengths of employees. So the basically importance of team development cannot be overstated. Effective team development allows managers to harness the full potential of their staff. It involves understanding group dynamics, recognizing the nature of human relationships, identifying roles and functions within team, analyzing individuals and group behavior, and being aware of how work groups and teams operate in a competitive business environments. Organizations must make optimal use of both equipment and human resources to thrive and succeed. Uh, this often requires fostering a culture of team work and collaboration to leverage the strengths of employees and achieve common objectives. So here are some references. Plenary, if you want to visit, Moodle for this units. So that's it, guy, for our today's session, which was basically about type of teams and team developments and uh, how they work. So if there is any question or any issues, you can drop me an email at ukversity yasir at ukversity.co.uk. So right, so that's it for today. So any question or any comments, if anyone is there? Anybody? Okay, guys, at this point, I will recommend you can start your assignment, and there are a couple of lecture. Next lecture will be, learning outcome 4, but after that, we will discuss assignment. And if there is any issues or anything else you want to ask, you can drop me an email at, as I said, yasir at ukversity.co.uk. So thank you very much for today's session, joining me at today's session, and I'll see you next weekend for our learning outcomes 4. And thanks very much, and bye for now. Bye everyone, and have a good weekend.